Hello, and happy Monday, guys. It's Tiff back again with another video for you guys. So, if you're new to my channel or you're not and you just haven't subscribed, go ahead. I'm going to give you just a second. Go ahead and click that little red subscribe button to help us out. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Thank you. I saw you. I appreciate you very much. Okay, hello, and yes. I'm nuts. So what I'm doing is I'm actually working in this altered book journal, and I'm going in with my small Gelli plate. This one's like a 3x5, and I just really use it more so as a stamp. And then I could not find my nickel azo gold because I thought it would be a beautiful here, but I did find this ink over there in the corner that was kind of a sepia tone and nice and dark and rich, very similar, without like the yellow, with like the golden orangey color of the nickel azo gold. But I'm just going in here with a a brayer, and continuing to use that Gelli plate just to kind of get some quick color down on the page. Now, looking through, let's talk about this, guys. So when you are in the process of doing, right, you things happen and you don't even see them. And I talk about a lot about looking in the viewfinder. As I'm editing this video, I feel like this right here was a good point to stop, but I kept going, and I'm gonna layer and layer and layer and layer and layer some more on this page, or at least I felt like it. Like the whole process only took, I think it said like 18 minutes, but it felt like it was a lot longer when I was working on it because I wasn't really feeling it. Now I'm going to take this Tim Holtz stamp that's like stitches, and I'm trying to just pick up a little bit of this Stabilo Mark Saw pencil with my cosmetic sponge and just give it a really faint stamping with that through the stencil. And because it's Stabilo All, it's really just like a faint color, which is what I wanted, just to kind of create some dynamic energy here in the piece and some movement around there. But I still just wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling it. I was playing here with some giblets and some collage and all of the things, and I ended up tearing a piece of that tea bag that was already on the page. And maybe it's because that yearbook photo of the guys up there was already on the page. Maybe that's what kind of caused me some indigestion in the midst of it, is because it was already there and I wasn't really connecting with that piece. That's what we're going to say, okay? I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what we're going to say. Now, if I wasn't doing this for a video for you guys, and I needed to get it done today, I probably would have just walked away about right now and came back at another time with a fresh pair of eyes. But when you're living this YouTube life over here, you got to do it when you can do it, right? So I didn't. I kept pressing forward. And I felt like it had got a little dark and I wanted something a little lighter. And I also felt like, even though in this moment I felt like it was very matchy, and at this moment when I'm looking at this, I don't see it as matchy at all, but at that particular moment, right, looking and being right in that journal. So my message today to you is, if you feel a tension, if you feel like it's just not working, take a picture of it. Walk away from it, and come back to it, okay? Because you will see things, you will notice things through your camera view that you do not notice when you are actually working on that piece. So, and I felt like I wanted something to really contrast, and you saw that I put that Stabilo all and kind of grunched it up, and typically that works, but it wasn't working. So I'm like, okay, you want some contrast, girl? I'm about to contrast you up right here. So I'm like, go big or go home is what I say. I mean, after all, it is just paint. You can cover it up if you absolutely don't like it. So I went in here with my that is my very favorite Payne's Gray. And if you have watched my channel before, you have probably heard me praise the name of the Lucas Payne's Gray. It is just so rich and delicious. And then, because I felt like I got a little heavy with it, I went back in with the white, right? It's like a pull, a play, a back and forth between one layer to the next layer. And I'm still just not, it's just not doing it for me. It's just not doing it for me. So I went bold again. I put some more darker in there, just trying to create something that wasn't. I'm just not a matchy girl. If y'all know me, y'all know my word, you know I am not a matchy girl, and I felt like it was just all blending up together. So I'm trying my tried and true methods here of scribble, brayer, shaky tail feather, see what it'll happen. And then I did finally just turn the camera off, I think, about this point, and just took like a breather, got away from it. I needed to take a shot of tequila, but I didn't. I just grabbed me a glass of water, just chilled out for a minute, and came back with a little bit of fresh eyes. And I knew that I wanted something. I wanted something because I needed collage. When all else fails, grab some collage giblets, put it down there, add some texture, and grab that stapler, because y'all already know that's how I roll. So I'm going to do just that. I'm going to just gather a bunch of little giblets that my heart was happy about, and I'm going to throw it over here in the corner. And I'm going to take my long handle stapler, and I'm going to realize here in a minute y'all can't see what the heck I'm doing. So I am going to move it over to the side. And I'm just going to staple it like a bad mama jamma. Okay, staple. What is it doing? It's creating texture. It's creating a visual contrast that I needed to see in this piece. Now, I am going to tinker here and realize that I wanted to bring some of that craft paper from that brown paper bag that I ended up pulling off some of the Gelli prints. But guys, this is what I'm saying. I could not have planned that out and said, okay, Tiffany, to incorporate this brown paper bag, you're going to need to pull off some of that Gelli print so you'll have it for later. Like, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way, and I don't work that way. So I just let each piece speak to me and move through the motions. So, well, is this my most favorite piece I've ever done? Heck to the no. But guess what? It really sparked creative joy when I was in there doing it. So, my words of encouragement to you today is, if you get frustrated, if you get stuck, back away, take a look at something else, and come back to it. So I hope you have clicked that subscribe button. Leave me a comment and tell me what you think about this. What would you have done different in this piece today? I love you guys so much, and until next time, toodaloo!